Before this program, my definition of progress was defined by my experiences as a business major, where GDP growth is prized. However, as a result of this program, I can see that solely using economic indicators to measure progress ignores a vital portion of the issues facing our planet. I now understand that progress can be defined as constantly working to improve the economic and social conditions of the world's people, while at the same time ensuring that environmental limits are not exceeded and intergenerational equity is ensured. No one can deny that economic growth is vital for a country's future. However, left unchecked, economic growth relies too heavily on people and the environment. Throughout my trip, I saw examples of places that had sacrificed their social and environmental needs in favor of growth. But I also saw promising signs that some places have started to try to maximize the triple bottom line instead of solely seeking development. Sydney, Australia was a city that has seen many economic opportunities. However, as we learned through Kalkini's talk, many of these economic opportunities came at the expense of the traditional owners. As an example, the city removed a large shell midden in 2000 to build the City Opera House. Sydney has also catered to cruise ships, encouraging them to dock in the harbor, but this has put enormous stress on the city to accommodate the new visitors. However, during my time at Lady Elliot Island, I saw promising signs that a place can progress by balancing economic development with other vital social and environmental needs. LEI has worked to bring tourists in by capitalizing on both the natural beauty and educational opportunities, and has then used the money to restore the endangered reef. They have tried to maximize their triple bottom line instead of solely focusing on the money. Another vital part of a progressive society is considering people's social needs in order to ensure a sustainable future and intra- and intergenerational equity. Simon taught us that one of the primary purposes of Carnarvon Gorge is community involvement. We could see that the gorge has worked to include its traditional owners and surrounding communities in the management, and I believe that through this process, the park and the surrounding communities have benefited from this communal management style. However, a sustainable and progressive future comes from a balance of all three aspects of the triple bottom line, not merely considering the economic and social issues. In Deep Cove, both Real Journeys and the DOC have collaborated to balance economics and the environment. Real Journeys has sacrificed true profit maximization, while the DOC has sacrificed some potential environmental harm in order to allow visitors to see the fjordlands. My experiences on this trip showed me that progress is a constant balance between the economic, social, and environmental needs of this planet and its people. That there is no perfect example of a fully progressive society. Carefully balancing a successful economy, social needs of citizens, and the environmental needs of our planet can ensure a sustainable and progressive future for generations to come.
Hope you're not lonely without